Hi everyone, my name is Sue Warner and I am Bellarine Celebrant here on the Bellarine in Victoria, Australia. And I've got a YouTube channel now, which is pretty cool. And I'd like to upload a few videos that can be of help to my couples, as well as putting up some videos of ceremonies that I've done, and people can check them out, see if I'm the right sort of celebrant for them. So I have written a blog on my website in relation to writing your own vows. So I'll be referring to that and looking down at the screen occasionally. So bear with me, please. Um, as most people know, there is a legal vow that everyone has to say in a wedding, but we can also add personal vows if we want to. So I'll just go through that legal vow first so we're very clear about that. The legal vow is, I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Sarah Jane Young, take you, Michael Ben Jakovich, to be my lawfully wedded husband, partner in marriage, or wife, whatever you're going to choose to use. So that's the legal vow. Then, if you wish to add your personal vows, we can do that too. And that's where a lot of couples will get stumped. And perhaps one partner more than the other. One might be particularly good at writing or expressing themselves, the other one might not. So one often does struggle more than the other person. And then it's a matter of what do we want to say. And it's not always easy saying it in front of all your family and friends. It might be different at home between the two of you, but reading it out can be a little scary sometimes. So trying to get the right words is good and can be a bit of a challenge. So all my couples receive a wedding toolkit, and in there is a vows document, and that document has heaps and heaps of vows that you can read through for some inspiration. And you might say, oh, this number 56 vow, I love this. I'm going to use the first line of that and the fourth line of number 12, and they're going to be my two lines for the vow. So there's that option that you can, go through some other vows and get some ideas. Or I've also developed a cheat sheet, and the cheat sheet will help guide you through building a vow. So it's step by step by step how you can create and build your own vow. And I'm always on the end of a phone or a text or whatever, so I'm always there to help people at any point. Um, but before you actually start writing your vows, you need to sit down and agree on a couple of things. The first thing might be how long your vows are going to be. So you don't want one party having two lines and the other party having an A4 sheet of vows. So try to just roughly agree. No one at that wedding will know if they're only a line or two different. They won't have a clue. Just you, me, and the goalpost will know. But it's just a good idea to have a fairly close idea. You don't have to be locked in with it. But the other thing to agree is whether you have some humour added in. Some people love to add in a bit of fun to their personal vows, and some people don't. That's fine, and it's totally up to you two. Doesn't matter what you think, we can add fun in anywhere in the ceremony, and you might want to keep the vows very serious. So it's totally up to you two. Um, but if you want to add in some fun, I do give you some examples of some that have been some of my couples have given, have said. So you might want to read those. And I think in the wedding kit there are, in that vows section, there are some fun ones in there too. So check out the blog for that. I did want to mention here that one couple I worked with had decided they would write some personal vows, and they wrote them out and had decided and sent them to me, and I had them all ready to go, printed out on vows, on cards for them, and everything was right to go until just before the rehearsal, when they knew we'd be practicing the vows, not the personal ones so much, but the legal one we always practice at the rehearsal. But as the day got closer and we actually got to the rehearsal, they realised they did not want to stand up in front of all their family and friends and recite those vows. So I suggested to them, if they still wanted to incorporate them into the ceremony, we could do that. So I turned them around a bit, and I changed it into an asking. and I give you an example of how that I did that on the website. So in that blog, so check that out. In the end, they were thrilled because what they wanted to say got said, and they were holding hands and staring into each other's eyes and listening to what was said. And they were still private. They hadn't seen what each of them had written, so it was still being, I read it out, but it was from that person to the other person. So it was still beautiful, and they were lovely, and it was a great wedding. So, you know, there are options. We can always, I'll have you back. I will always try and help you no matter what. So, so we'll find a way of doing it if you want to do it. So that's what I wanted to say. A, you first of all you have to have your legal vow. B, decide between the two of you, are we going to have some humour? How long are they going to be roughly? Then have a look at the wedding kit and have a look at the vows that are there, and you might go, yep, I'm done and dusted. I know exactly what I'm going to say. That's good. If not, have a look at the cheat sheet, try and create your own, or contact me. I will help you with that, no problem. And then we can, and often what I do at the rehearsal is we do the legal vow in a practice, but then privately I'll take each party aside and we have a little practice. They read to me their vow, just to practice, and that often takes away a lot of the emotion that can happen on the day. So so that's that. I'd really like to thank you for listening, and if you have any ideas of what you'd like me to discuss or talk about, please drop me a message, and I hope it's been helpful to some of you. If you liked it, I'd be thrilled if you gave me a little like, a thumbs up, and also if you would like to be notified when I upload another video, again it might be helpful for you, please subscribe. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you, I hope, soon. Thank you.